Oh man. Alright, we're about to go do some legs. I don't know, my right ankle though is still kind of acting all funky, but whatever. So I want to talk to you guys more about my dream. And my dream is to open my own gym that where it's open where people can of course like for a monthly fee use it. But I also want to specialize in people with disabilities and special needs and kids and all that stuff that have like autism, that have other stuff going on. But um and do that where like you have like certain rooms that are like a calming effect where it's like painted a certain way and all that stuff, and it's like little stimulation, and then just make it an awesome gym that's like that, you know what I mean, that where I can sit there and I can be like, hey, I specialize in training these type of people, so that if if you want your son who has autism or daughter who has autism and you want them to get them to fitness, like I have the patience to handle those situations and handle those things and those kind of clients, because I worked in the hospital. I worked with a lot of kids who have disabilities like that. And I also worked with a lot of adults with mental health disabilities and other disabilities. So I have the patience for it. And so that is something I really really want to do. And I've been thinking about it, and um even if I have to live in this car for the next 20 years, I'm going to make it happen. And if I have to work multiple jobs, no matter what, I'm going to make this happen. So I think it's going to be pretty cool. And I really hope that all the social media takes off, because if the social media stuff takes off, then it's going to help me do it even more, like quicker. It's going to help me be able to get it done quicker. I also have some things where I'm going to probably be able to get some grants through the state of Colorado and all that stuff to help me do it. I'm just waiting for all that stuff to kind of fall in place to see if we can actually get it done. If we can have all this just come together, we can probably have it up and running in a year. So my goal is to get it done at some point. So at some point, I'm gonna get this done, and I think it's just gonna be cool. I think it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be a place where there's gonna be fun things to do for working out, but then there's gonna be also just like your normal bodybuilding kind of stuff as well. And I think it'll be really cool, because it's like if you can just set up something like that and then help people that have been through like kind of my injuries, and they've done the PT, they're done with all their stuff, and then you can like bring them in there as clients and help them get stronger, you can help them get better, you can help show them how to work around their disability. I think that's something amazing, because I wish I had that. I wish I had someone who would have taught me how to do that, but I didn't, and I couldn't find any personal trainers or coaches who specialized in that, where they could help me figure out what would be the best workouts to even get my leg better, but to and train around the kind of the disability, but still be able to get my leg stronger. I had to kind of figure it out on my own. There was a lot of coaches I reached out to online and in person, and a lot of them were like, "I'm sorry, man. Like I don't know." And so it'd be so awesome to have personal trainers that are specialized in that stuff, where it's like, oh, you have neuropathy in your right leg? No problem. I'm going to show you things we could do, stuff we can do to help you, help with the blood flow. I'm going to show you workouts that how to do them safely uh, with that kind of disability. Boom. And then with anything, like you get people that are in wheelchairs, you can help them with all their upper body stuff. You can help them. You know what I mean? I think it'll be really cool. And I did a lot of research, and there's really no gyms around here that specializes in that kind of stuff. So I think it would be a really good idea, and it does what I want to do, right? Help people. That's the end of the day. That's all I want to do is help people. And I used to think that was law enforcement. Now I'm like, no, no. So so I think this would be a pretty awesome thing to do, and I just hope that I hope it works out. I hope I can get it done. I think I will. Like I said, I don't care if I have to live in cars for the next 20 years. I will just put all my money into it and get it done. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and go hit this leg day. I'm gonna take it easy today. My right ankle's still a little funky. My legs I think are good to go, but I'm gonna take it easy. So let's go ahead and get in there and get started. And I'm gonna sit here and drink a little bit more of my energy drink, eat a couple gummy worms, and play some music, and then let's go ahead and get in there. My ankle's still feeling weird. more time before I up the weight. Alright, let's up the weight. Alright, let's move on to right leg extensions. I'm going to be cutting this close because I have an appointment, so I got to get this done. Go ahead. Screw it, man. Let's do the stack. Oh, man. Whew. Let's stay at the full stack, even though I'm swinging a little bit. Or maybe we should go down. Let's go down, actually. Do slow and controlled. But sometimes you just gotta lift heavy. But I also like to mix it up. That was hard. Oh my gosh, that was hard. Okay, one more set like that, and then we'll move to weight curls. Alright, let's go leg curls. Alright, let's go. Whew, let's do 100 with both. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Okay, we're gonna have to go heavier. 160. Oh, I gotta go buy a new hat. Maybe some clothes. Maybe go to Goodwill. Maybe I should take you guys shopping with me to Goodwill. I don't know if I'll buy a hat there, but let's hit it. Alright, we're done. Let's go check this pump. I don't know. Let's see. We'll see if you guys can see it better that way. I don't know. Probably not, but whatever. But anyways, great freaking pump. Great workout. Time to recover and then do cardio maybe later or something, depending on how my freaking ankle feels. Getting more definition. Definitely looking better. I can't wait to just get the rest of the fat off me, and then I can start the bulking phase. And the bulking phase is gonna be like, the bulking phase is just gonna be lean bulking, guys. I ain't gonna go like on a crazy dirty bulk and gain a lot of fat back. Cause then later on, that's just gonna be extra work I gotta do to, it's gonna be extra work I gotta do later on to get the fat off. So it's like, get to that 10% body fat, then go on a lean bulk. And dude, that's like the best way to go. Like, I've been watching a lot of videos of like people who regret after their show just eating tons of junk and just like then they keep going for like a couple months because like, oh, I'm in my off season or I'm on the bulk. I can just keep eating a bunch of junk. And they just gain so much body fat that it's harder for them to go back to dieting down, because then it's like they go to diet down and they gain so much fat compared to muscle. When they go back to that dieting down phase to get that fat down, they also lose the muscle they had gained in the process. So it's like it's a balancing act. Like, you have to really like, okay, we want to gain muscle, right? So we got to be in a calorie surplus to do that, to put on a lot of muscle that we want. But you're also going to gain a little bit of body fat with it. So you kind of want it to rise like this, right? So you kind of want to rise it like this. So then when you go to drop down, so then when you go down to your weight loss phase, here comes the fat, and then the fat comes down, and then the muscle slowly comes down, but your fat comes down a little bit more. And then you're here with muscle compared to when you started here with muscle. Now you're here with muscle once you hit that 10% again, and then your fat's down here again. Then you go back on your bulk, so then your muscle starts coming up again, and then your fat slowly comes up, and then boom, muscle here, fat's here, drop again, and then you just drop a little bit. You'll drop a little bit of muscle, but then you get your fat back down here, and you have more muscle now than when from the whole beginning of all your stuff. And that's the way you want to do it. And it takes time, it takes years, and it takes a lot of practice. So keep practicing, and if you get to your 10% body fat or whatever you want it to be, and then you go on a crazy dirty bulk and you get to 18, 19% body fat, it is what it is. Just learn from it, work with it, diet back down to that 10%. Or I would recommend to stay between 10 and 15% body fat during your bulking and cutting phases. That right there is just like the best thing. Unless you just want to be like, if you ever seen the movie The Great Physique, unless you want to be like those guys, they're just absolutely shredded all year round and just stay at that 10% body fat. There's nothing wrong with that too. Like, I think that's a really good physique too. Me, I do want to put on a little bit more muscle mass, but I am getting to the point where I'm probably almost to my full potential genetically. So if I want to take it further, you guys already know I'm going to have to go super enhanced if I want to take it further. I think I'm already kind of to my genetic phase, right? So it's like, I don't know. Maybe I'm not, though. Maybe I'm just doubting myself or putting myself down in that way. Maybe I do have more room for improvement genetically wise. Like my genetics will still let me improve more without going crazy super enhanced. But I don't know. That's just some of the stuff I think about. And I just really want to be healthy. So that's the, at the end of the day, that's the goal. Be healthier, be at a good healthy body fat, put on more muscle, look like a beast, feel like a beast, you know what I mean? But that's gonna be it for right now, and I'll catch up with you guys later. I'm gonna go get protein and carbs in me before I do my online appointment, and I'll catch up with you guys later. I'm gonna start switching these videos up though. I think I'm gonna start making it like a whole daily vlog of like eating and everything like that. So I'll catch up with you guys later. Well, I'm at the end of the day, and I went over the calories just a little bit. So 1,824 and 230 grams of protein. So not bad. Went over by 100, but that's not gonna be a big deal. And then I don't know. It's like, do I take a break from the aggressive cut for like a week and then just go to maintenance and then go back to aggressive? Because we don't want to go into muscle mass, right? So I don't really know. Really don't know what to do at this point because we're feeling good, feeling extra lean, and the number on the scale is going down. The fat around my chest is going away. My back fat's going away. My stomach fat's going away. I'm looking good, feeling good. Another good freaking day, man. And I don't know. What do you guys think? Do we stay on the aggressive cut? Because I do have a refeed day coming up here on my birthday, April 21st, turn 35. We're going to have cake, and then this new place up in town called Dave's Hot Chicken. So I'm going to go there and try that. And then that's pretty much it. I'm not going to go too crazy, but I am going to have a refeed day. So it's like, do I just have that refeed day and then get right back on the aggressive cut? Or do we go to maintenance for a week? Or do we just... I don't know. I'm really interested on what to do. If I want to be by that 200 by June 1st, I probably should just go back to the aggressive cut. But I'm also thinking about really thinking about running like retatrutide or something. But I don't know. I don't feel like I need it right now. I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job on my own. Haven't really felt the need to binge. And if I do get those urges to like eat and snack and all that stuff, or if I get a lot of built up anxiety that leads to wanting to eat food, I go on walks, and the walks have really helped. And so if you struggle with like binge eating and that food noise, and like you're in the house and it's like, oh, there's chips, go eat the chips, go eat the chips. There's chips in there, go eat it. Just go for a walk outside for like 15 minutes. It seems to go away for me, and then it seems to help mentally. My ankle's feeling a little bit better too, and my calf. I don't know. It's just still weird stuff going on with that. I probably need to go back to the doctor and have them relook at my calf and make sure there's no like official tears or anything in it, because I don't know. It feels like it's torn, but they told me it wasn't. But they never really did any testing, so I don't know. I feel like I should get an MRI done it to be safe, or at least just to start injecting like BPC 157 and TB 500. But yeah. Well, anyways, it's a little bit past my bedtime, so we need to get to bed. Sleep, again, guys, super important for your recovery. You guys got to sleep so your body recovers properly from these lifts. Hydrate. I'm super hydrated right now, so we're preparing for the next lift tomorrow, which is, I think it's chest day. I think I'm ready to go. My wrists feel better too, so we should be able to hit chest tomorrow. But yeah, there's nothing else to it. We'll see you guys tomorrow, and hope you guys have a good night.